Hello and welcome to the course Electron 5 Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. I'm Islam Mahmoud, a full-stack web developer, and I'm the author of this course. Let me first introduce you to myself. So I'm Islam Mahmoud. I have a full 5 years full-stack web development, and I'm a tutorials maker at many platforms like Udemy, Lynda. I also own a YouTube channel sharing off free YouTube video tutorials at iPinwis. I also created a free platform for learning web development and DevOps on ipinwis.com. So you can easily reach me out at ipinwis handle, either Twitter or GitHub. I'm also a lover of open source and love playing games and hiking on the beach. So the course overview. So what's going to be learning in this course? There will be 6 sections. Each section going to have its own piece, and we're going to learn something completely different on the section. So in the first section, we're going to be diving into the Electron ecosystem. We're going to be looking at how Electron actually works, what is the main components of Electron, and why you should think about Electron in a different way other than just a basic framework. In the next section, which is the second, we're going to be looking at the application development techniques. So those techniques are going to allow you actually to develop your applications in an easier way using awesome resources and tools. Plus, it gives you the confidence to use the main process alongside the render process very easily. We're also going to be looking at the new Electron 5.0 API and the breaking changes plus the added features. In the third section, we're going to be just looking at writing better code and how we can apply that to Electron and Node. We're going to see some techniques like splitting code, using ES6 features and ESNet features like promises instead of callbacks, and using async await with promises. All that is going to be covered in writing a better code so you can easily write maintainable, readable code and share it throughout your team for creating better Electron Node.js applications. In the fourth section, we are going to be dealing with the application size and security. Security is a really important aspect when it comes to creating desktop applications. So since Electron allows you to create desktop applications, that doesn't really mean it is completely secure and it is not vulnerable. On the other hand, we're also going to be looking at what is the application size and how you can reduce it with some techniques and tricks to get your app in a diet and you create the best desktop applications using. The fifth section, we are going to be diving into debugging process, testing, and fixing our application. So debugging is one of the most important techniques you as a developer need to learn. Not only for working with Electron applications, but for working any web or desktop application in any kind. So we're going to be using tools like Visual Studio Code to debug our code. We're also going to be looking at the techniques and the frameworks that are going to be used to test and fix our code inside of Electron application. We're going to be using frameworks like Jest, which is Facebook supported and works pretty well with Electron. In the sixth and the final section, we are going to be looking at Electron building process, deployments, and the publishing guidelines. So I'm going to guide you through some techniques and tips as well for building next generation applications, lightweight applications, and using the newly added techniques and features like adding auto updater to the application. We're also going to be using like updaters and command line interfaces that allows us to do that with the building process very easily, like Electron Builder and Electron Packager, and why you should use one over the other. On the other hand, we're also going to be looking at the CI tools and the continuous integrations platforms that you should use for deployment to the end users and for building to cross-platform with a single click. So that and more we're going to be learning on this course series. So the prerequisites is actually you need a prior knowledge to Electron framework, a familiarity with Node.js and JavaScript, especially ES6, an understanding of basic HTML syntax, and optionally you have experience with Webpack or other websites bundlers. For an extra information, you will be getting project files, of course, available on GitHub, so you can easily access them throughout the link mentioned in the course section. Resources, external links are mentioned in the video, so you can easily access them from the video. I'll be mentioning all resources I use and the links I refer to. And Visual Studio Code is actually strongly recommended for Electron applications development since it has an environment for developing, debugging, and testing all in one package. Plus, it is super lightweight and community supported. So that's all about this course series and the introduction. Make sure to put your seatbelt and let's just get started.